There is this story of a mountaineering group who decided to climb a mountain. But before they started, they divided the group into three so that, if there's something happened to the other group, the others can help them. So they started walking. After an hour of walking, they reached their first campsite. And so they took a rest and they meet as a group. The first group decided they felt tired. And so they said among themselves, let us just stay here. They are the so-called the tired group. On the way of Jesus, especially of the Passion narrative that we have heard, maybe Jesus experienced physically exhausted, physically tired. And one thing that is more tiring is because of the many of the public accusation against him. But the good thing is, as he was physically tired, his message is, he is never tired of loving us. The Lord is never tired of loving us. So it is good to reflect among ourselves, what makes us tired? Are we tired of caring for others? Are we tired of serving our families? Are we tired of people who are hard to change? Are we tired in our work? My dear brothers and sisters, as we come together today and once again listen to the Passion narrative of the Lord, let us take a rest in the love of the Lord. So the two groups continued their journey going up. And on their halfway, they took a rest again. And the view is becoming clearer, and they can already enjoy and see down below. The second group said that what is the point of going up? We can already enjoy here. We can stay here. Just set a camp here and enjoy the view. This group is the so-called contented. They are contented. My dear friends, listening to the Passion narrative of Jesus, Jesus could have been contented in the praises he received in his ministry. He could have been contented with the acceptance he received, of the proclamations he did. He could just have stayed in the triumphal entry into Jerusalem, which we remembered. He could just have celebrate with them. But we know that the Lord did not stop there. He continued his journey to Calvary. So we may ask ourselves as we begin this Holy Week, what makes us contented? It is fun here. I will just stay here. But it is just, we realize that sometimes what contents us is just temporary or halfway in our journey. It is a halfway to our destiny. And sometimes we just want to stay there and we don't want to proceed anymore. There are people who are halfway only in following the Lord. They were there in the triumphal entry, but they just want to be there. They do not want to follow the Lord to Calvary. And the last group continued their journey, going up. And it was hard. The more you go up to a mountain, it's becoming stiff. They have to climb higher. But when they reach the top of the mountain, they enjoy their victory. They enjoyed their success, their goal, their destiny. The view is very beautiful, as we know, when you reach the topmost part of a certain area of a mountain and you look down below. So it is like paradise. My dear friends, today is Palm Sunday of the Lord's Passion. The Passion narrative of Jesus is a story of suffering, crucifixion, and death of Jesus. He suffered, it was hard, but He promised us redemption and paradise. What makes us, so we may ask ourselves also, as we continue our reflection this Holy Week, what makes us passionate in life? What gives us passion? What makes us go on and continue serving the Lord? So as we enter Holy Week, let us renew that passion of being faithful followers of the Lord, because the passion of Christ will lead us to eternity. I came across with this story of two donkeys walking in Jerusalem. When one donkey said to the other, "Just yesterday, I was carrying Jesus, and the people were singing and shouting and throwing down their clothes for me to walk on. And today, they don't even recognize me." The other donkey replied, "That is how it is, my friend. Without Jesus, you are nothing." So my dear friends, we carry this as we journeyed through this Holy Week, that we renew the presence of Jesus in our lives. We renew the love of God. We renew that vision, that hope of the kingdom promised by our Lord.